Ravi was a young man with big dreams. He came from a small town where opportunities were scarce, but his heart was full of ambition. He dreamed of becoming a successful entrepreneur, building a business that would bring prosperity not only to himself, but also to his community. However, his journey was full of unexpected twists, testing his patience and determination. One day, Ravi stumbled upon an idea to create eco friendly bags from discarded cloth pieces. He realized that this would reduce waste while creating jobs for people in his town. He was thrilled by the thought and immediately began planning. He shared his idea with his best friend Priya, who was enthusiastic and encouraged him to take the leap. Ravi didn't have much money, but he used his savings to buy some cloth and tools. He started making the bags himself, working tirelessly day and night, stitching each piece with care. His first batch of bags was ready in a week. He proudly displayed them in the local market, hoping people would appreciate his idea. To his dismay, the shoppers barely glanced at his bags. Some even mocked the idea, saying it looked like a waste of time and effort. A few shopkeepers advised him to try something else, as eco-friendly products were not very popular in their town. Ravi felt discouraged, but Priya reminded him that every big idea takes time to find its audience. "Don't give up so easily," she said, patting his shoulder. "You're just getting started." Taking her words to heart, Ravi decided to keep going. He approached several small stores in neighboring towns, hoping to find a few willing to support his idea. One store owner, Sandeep, finally agreed to sell the bags on a trial basis. Ravi was thrilled. However, days passed and he didn't hear back from Sandeep. Finally, when he visited the store, Sandeep sighed and handed back the unsold bags, saying they had attracted little interest. Crushed but still determined, Ravi returned home. He spent the next few nights brainstorming ways to improve his designs, experimenting with colors and patterns. Priya suggested adding a touch of traditional Indian art to make them stand out. The two of them began painting designs on each bag, giving them a unique, eye-catching look. With his new designs, Ravi decided to try his luck in a city market, where larger crowds might be interested in his work. He took the train to the city, carrying his handmade bags with him. It was a bustling place, and Ravi could feel both excitement and nervousness bubbling within him. However, as he set up his small stall, he realized that the city vendors had far more polished products. His humble stall looked ordinary in comparison, and once again, customers barely took notice. For a brief moment, Ravi felt a pang of despair. "Maybe they're right," he muttered. "Maybe this is just a foolish dream." But then he remembered his family's faces, his parents' words of encouragement, and the hard work he had put into each bag. "No," he thought, steeling himself, "I'm not giving up." Just as he was about to leave, a young woman named Maya approached his stall, examining his bags with interest. "These are beautiful," she said, smiling warmly. "Do you make these yourself?" "Yes," Ravi replied, his heart racing with hope. He explained the story behind each design and the eco-friendly materials he used. Impressed, Maya bought a bag and left with a promise to tell her friends. In the following days, Maya's friends came by to see the bags. Word spread, and soon Ravi began receiving small orders from people who appreciated his unique and sustainable designs. His business was finally taking off. Just when everything seemed to be going well, Ravi faced another hurdle. His sewing machine broke down, and with his limited earnings, he couldn't afford a new one. Panic set in as he realized he couldn't complete the orders on time. He tried borrowing money from a few people but faced rejection. Desperate, he considered canceling the orders, which would mean disappointing his new customers. One evening, Priya visited him. Seeing his troubled face, she asked him what was wrong. Ravi explained the situation, feeling defeated. Priya thought for a moment and then made a suggestion. Why don't we complete the work by hand? It'll take longer, but we'll manage. Ravi was reluctant at first, but decided to try. Together, they began hand stitching each bag. It was exhausting work, but with Priya's help and encouragement, they managed to finish the orders, albeit a few days late. Fortunately, his customers were understanding and admired his dedication. Some even praised the hand stitched work as more authentic. From there, things slowly started falling into place. Ravi's determination had earned him a loyal customer base. He saved enough to buy a new sewing machine, expanded his collection, and even hired a few people from his town, creating job opportunities just as he had dreamed. A year later, Ravi's eco friendly bags had become popular in both the city and his hometown. His perseverance had transformed a humble idea into a thriving business. Looking back, he realized that every setback had taught him something valuable, pushing him to be more creative, resilient, and resourceful. In life, the road to success is often filled with obstacles. Ravi faced countless challenges and moments of despair, but he chose to persevere. His story teaches us that determination and resilience are the keys to overcoming any hurdle. When faced with difficulties, remember that each setback is an opportunity to grow stronger. Success doesn't come to those who quit, it belongs to those who keep going no matter the odds.